Classic. Before we start, I want to make an announcement that I just signed a petition for stunt people to be recognized in the Academy Awards. Yeah! All right. We're going to see what happens. If they get I think 300,000 numbers. So if 300,000 plus people sign up, they can get stunt people recognized as a category in the Academy Awards. Maybe for next year's Oscars. Oscars 2020, best stunts in a movie. I also want to see stunt people recognized in the Emmys. So if somebody can get that going, best Emmys, best TV stunts. They're probably stunts in a soap opera too, daytime Emmys. Okay, we're looking at Dumbo. Now, I remember this movie when I was 7 years old. NBC used to be the home of Disney movies. The national broadcasting company, the Peacock, used to have, I remember I met Mickey Mouse and Uncle Scrooge through the Christmas Carol. That was 1983. And Chip and Dale, which would become Chip and Dale's Rescue Rangers, and you had DuckTales. But that was how I got to know Disney, through NBC. And then after I would say 1991 or so, Disney didn't go to NBC. They went to Fox 11. And then they had KCAL 9 for Disney Afternoon Tunes. Then eventually ABC and the Disney's own cable shows. And this is Dumbo. This is they've been doing live action versions of everything. I think The Little Mermaid, The Lion King. We'll soon have Pocahontas, but I think we'll have Mulan first. We'll see what happens. I'm trying to think, of any Asian actresses that would pass for Mulan. Toy Story, a live action would be hard to do. So who's in this? We have Colin Farrell. We have Michael Keaton and Danny DeVito. Well, look at that. We got the Batman Returns crew back together again. We got the band back together. We got Eva Green and Nico Parker, who's done some Disney projects before. That little girl you see in the trailer. Let's see. So we got for stunt coordinator, we got Rowley Irlam, whose stunt reel is in the description below. And then, so Rowley Irlam, and then underneath Rowley is the assistant stunt coordinator, Dominic Preece, Preece. Dominic Preece is the assistant. And then we have a couple of stunt doubles. Charlotte Williams is a stunt double for Millie Farrier, or Nico Parker's character. And besides Charlotte, we have David R. Grant, who is Colin Farrell's stunt double. And there's about 30 stunt people total in the stunt crew. Mostly for Colin Farrell and Nico and some other people. Now, I could point out these stunts, but it's pretty, for this one, the stunts are in the horseback riding, and in the circus itself. So let's go ahead and take a look at that while I give my final thoughts. It's always going to be interesting to see circus performers. Remember, circus performers were about this very first stunt people. B.T. Barnum and Bailey's circus. You go to the circus in Los Angeles and you see the very first stunt performers. Either you saw daring, you'd see the very first kind of Evel Knievel type of stunt performers. That's Nico Parker right there. And there's the cartoon elephant, CGI elephant. I think people cried when they saw the elephant in the clown makeup. My favorite part of the original Dumbo cartoon was that psychedelic pink elephants dancing around and shit. And there's Tim Burton, the director. I remember Tim Burton from all the way from Batman. So I think it was funny that Tim Burton got Michael Keaton and Danny DeVito back together. Not in their weird, creepy costumes, of course. But that's kind of interesting. So if you're a Batman Returns fan, you should go and see Dumbo. But you're going to see, people moving about. You saw the girl on the chandelier. That's one kind of stunt. You'll see lots of performers in here, different people moving about. All this is stunts. And so most of it is CGI. There's 355 special effects and CGI effects. So you're not going to be able to notice the stunts easily unless you see them individually, one-on-one. So your eye might be able to tell it. It's kind of hard because CGI happens so much and so frequently in all these movies that they're not special anymore. And your mind doesn't respond to the intensity of what the CGI is supposed to do. So if somebody's in danger or somebody's running, or if a CGI character or thing is supposed to do something to a live action person, you don't respond to it. But like you see some fire stunts, you see horseback riding here, and you'll see people doing all kinds of weird circus shit. So um, overall, it looks like a good movie. I heard some not so good reviews for it, but it's Dumbo. You're either going to like it or you're going to hate it. If you're a huge Disney fan, this should be no consequence to you. If you're not a Disney fan, well, sucks to be you, I guess. So this is only for Batman Returns fanatics and Disney fanatics only. But the stunts, I like the stunts. I like what's happened so far. I like the performances. I like, the acrobatics, the twirling. So that's about it. The movie I'm looking forward to next week will be Shazam. I will be seeing that movie. I'll give a much better performance, but this is just a short one for now. There are all kinds of performers of stunt people, all colors, both genders, all orientations, all religions. Sometimes you see them, sometimes you don't. But honor and respect your stunt doubles. And when you see a movie next time, do a double take.